come off the plane and you're just so tired.
But
You're still in that jet lag, but you're so excited because, I mean, this is what you've been waiting for so long.
One of the best things about coming to study abroad in Europe is that you have the opportunity almost every weekend to pick up, go to another country, learn about another culture. You never know who you're going to meet. You never know what's going to happen. But I don't know, you feel like a more enriched person because of all of that.
You're constantly changing it. Everything that was normal to you, the buses, the food, the coffee, the money, that's all thrown out the window, and you're in a completely different ballgame.
You say, oh, are you American? Well, what do you think of this social issue or this political issue? They just love to talk about their history and their culture. They're excellent communicators. They love to debate. They just love to sit around for hours and just talk.
Hello, do you speak English? Inglese. I want to call to the United States.
Hello? Yes, do you speak English?
Sí, Radio Uniti.
Hello? Hello?
If you come over here, you think about plane tickets, okay, how many pairs of socks, you don't think about phone, you know? It's just not on the top list, you know?
You know, I live in a flat and there's 6 stories, so you're doing the urban hike thing, and at the top of the 6 stories they have this phone, and it's the only phone there.
Picture this, London. Culture shock? Where to begin?
We don't have a phone number to call back on or something. Some phones here in England you can't call back in on or something. Yeah, the mystery no number phone. We got the phone at the top of the stairs. That's the first hike, you know, to the jungle of despair.
Oh, benvenuti avanti. Vi faccio vedere la casa. Questa è la camera da letto. E la bellissima vista su Roma. Ecco, questa è la cucina, l'acqua. Ecco, questo è lo studio.
In the family where I stay, I always had to go outside to make a call. Early in the morning when it's raining, snowing, or whatever, I have to get up, I have to go outside.
Il telefono? No, qui non c'è il telefono, mi dispiace. Però è molto comodo, qua vicino alla fine della strada. Qui? È comodo, no? Molto facile telefonare.
I tried calling my girlfriend where I put my credit card in a payphone for a 50-minute phone call. It's $320. I could have flown her over here for the same price. So I made another direct dial call, same length of time. It costs about $60. I call up the At&T operator.
So you're just putting in coins, and one of the tricks is if you put too much in, you're not going to get it back.
I don't know, collect calls. That's gonna be harsh.
I've learned a lot more about being an American living overseas than I did when I was in America. Because here, people ask me about what's going on now politically in America, and I have to keep up with it, you know? Because it's my country and it's my issues.
Sometimes it's hard to keep the balance between keeping your own culture as an American and at the same time being like a citizen of the world, because that's what this city calls for, to be open-minded and to be open to all cultures.
When I first came to Rome, I suppose the thing that shocked me the most was the drivers. It's crazy.
They're crazy. You have to have nerves of steel to get across the street because you'll stand on the street corner all day waiting for someone to slow down. It doesn't happen. You just have to walk out and look at them and hope that they stop.
First thing you do, you know, when you're leaving, your mom's like, call me the minute you get there, whatever. So you go, you find a phone, and of course you expect it. Okay, phone, get a quarter. It's not a quarter anymore. It's 50p. That's okay. That's okay. Okay. Put the money in. Okay, I'm gonna dial. Wait, what do I dial?
I haven't a clue. I really haven't.
You know, and the first thing you get lost. You're like, what do I do?
Très facile. Vous avez besoin seulement d'une carte.
Beh, se volete telefonare in America è facilissimo, prendete la carta, sentite il tutto, è pronto, va bene.
Inscription qui est très très simple.
Also wenn ihr die Staaten anrufen wollt, das ist ganz einfach. Ihr nehmt hier ab, dann...
And they answer, and your mate, or whoever you're phoning, ain't in, and his mum says, no, he ain't in, call back tomorrow or something, and you've put all that money in, you won't get it back. Just press the follow on call button and then make another call. Phones are never busy, they just sit there all day. It's engaged, it's occupied.
Beep, beep.
Oh, is that the ring?
Was? Die Staaten anrufen von hier? Keine Ahnung.
I always use the instruction card when I have to make a phone call back home because it's got all the numbers on there. Let's say if I'm in France, I don't know what the number is, so I take it out and it tells me right there because those numbers aren't printed on the phones where you need to make calls.
Inside this extensive file, you'll find numbers to call from Antigua to Zambia, Zimbabwe, sorry.
I keep my little handy card that tells me the access numbers and I just call home.
You get a AT&T, and then you can just tell the operator what number you want to call, or you just dial it in usually, and your calling card number, and you're talking to mom and dad. It's great. Aruba, Barbados, Ethiopia, Qatar, Qatar. If you're ever there, take this with you.
One of the nicest things that I found is when you haven't been talking English for a while, let's say you've been traveling around, you haven't seen an American for a while, and you do call and you get the operator, they say in English, can I help you? Can I help you? Oh my goodness. If it's Christmas time, they say Merry Christmas, and I always say thank you at the end, and they come back on the line and they say thank you.
Half the fun of it is sharing your experiences with them and the people at home because they are far away and they want to know what we're doing.